to continue to give in to the illusions. He wants to save money and just look at it. I want to use the money to invest in a future. You know what I mean? It's not about it's not about just having money in the bank. When you are living paycheck to paycheck, as we all are, some people may have a little bit more than others, but as we all are in this local paycheck to paycheck bracket and social system that we're in, especially black people as a whole, we're all in that. And we have been for a while. It's because we're not understanding the system. But we don't have much leverage to save, Sometimes we're barely making rent and car payments, and we're lucky to get that, and insurance, and this, and gas, and food, and all of this stuff. And they're going up, and she's sending notices, and they're going up on the rent every time the lease is renewed. And it's like you're not putting anything into these places. So all these organizations have gotten so much power, all they do is steal and comply, overcharge, and because everybody goes along with it, I have to, because there's no collective force to say we're not going to pay no more. So we're not going to comply. It's not about getting resources for free. It's about, if it's not fair, why are you going up on the rent when you're not putting anything into it? You're not investing. So where's the money going? Oh, it's going into the CEO's pockets. And how long are we going to allow our lives to be degraded because of it? Okay, so it's like, at what point do we wake up? When you have somebody that's thinking like that, that's a weapon. A mind like that is a weapon, because they begin to see and decode the system. But black people don't respect that. If you ain't sexy on the surface, nigga, and talking that dick talk that they want to hear, they ain't trying to hear it. Politics, let the white boys do that. Let the managers of the world, so what they're really saying. When black people take on that tone, there's a lot of us that are waking up now, and we are coming out of that mental sloth. But there's still a lot of us that love the show, that love the job, that's not looking. I'm not saying go out and attack nobody. I'm not saying stop dealing with these people. I go and clock in every day to a European organization. But my mind is, when I look at these people, I don't mind them. Personally, I don't mind them too much. I'm not going to trust them. I know what to expect from them. That's all. I know what to expect from them. And they are going to put theirs ahead of me. And to a certain extent, I cannot be mad at them for that. Because I know if I was in power, mine is going to be put to the front of the line. I know that much. But especially if the other group is not self-sustaining, does not have a healthy self-sustainability. So if the other organization, like black people, we are the other social group of people that, when we compare to white people, we're not doing as well for ourselves as a whole. You got one or two Will Smiths, but that's why you only have one or two. Oprah and Will Smith. When everybody want to talk about black success, those are the first two they named, Oprah and Will. And those people were granted, those are employees. You got to realize Oprah isn't still, I don't know if she's still employed with ABC, but under that, when she made all that money and billion-dollar checks, this woman was cashing, in some cases, probably literally, but she didn't get, I don't think, $1 billion at one time, just amassed the wealth. So she was cashing multi-million-dollar checks, this woman was. You got to realize those checks was coming from somebody. I'm not saying she'll sell out or coon for cashing checks. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying the system is in place where it only lets one or two, is a system of control. These people are not just letting us in like that. That's not the game. The game of resources is to control as much for you and your people as possible. That's the game. It's not individualistically like black people think, well, what do Trey have? Well, what do Tobias have? No. White folk think, well, what do we as the Jews as a community have? And when you go through their list and you go through their portfolio, you see, damn, you bitches own almost everything.